A major breaking story in Paris tonight. Reports of explosions and shootings. It's a shocking and confusing picture. Police say there could be at least 18 dead. It's believed the gunmen are still on the loose and grenades might have been used. Also on News at 10 tonight. Islamic State's executioner-in-chief, the man known as Jihadi John, is almost certainly dead. Reaching the end of their journey in Europe, but the start of big questions for thousands of refugees. And Wembley goes wild for Prime Minister Modi, the climax of a controversial visit.
This is ITV News at 10 with Julie Etchingham.
Good evening. On a busy Friday night in the centre of Paris, what looks like a series of synchronised attacks are underway. In the last hour, there has been a shooting at a restaurant and explosions close to the Stade de France, where France were playing football tonight. There are also reports of a hostage situation in a club. Well, the three locations are in different areas of the city. It is an ongoing incident with details still emerging. But police have said at least 11 people have been killed. Our correspondent Juliette Bremner has joined. Well, let's return you to our breaking news tonight. The ongoing incidents in Paris in which 35 reported dead, 100 being held hostage. We can speak now to security expert Lee Doddridge. Lee Doddridge, thanks for joining us. We're just hearing that Paris has been put on crisis level red alpha in the capital. What more can you tell us?
Well, what we've been able to establish so far this evening as the attacks have unfolded, there's a lot of activity on ISIS with social media. What we've discovered is a lot of postings where they're almost claiming now responsibility for the attacks. In one particular comment, they've said, "You've bombed us from the skies, you cowards. Our men are on the ground in Paris." There's also hashtags from ISIS accounts also celebrating the fact that Paris is now burning.
It's hard to overstate the challenge facing the security service in Paris tonight.
That's right. I mean, what we've obviously looking at the moment is a very sophisticated multi-location coordinated attack. And our fear at the moment is obviously it's far from over. And obviously our thoughts are with the security services there, but it's going to take some time to unfold.
OK, Lee Doddridge, thank you very much indeed for joining us. We'll stay on these images from Paris. Juliette Bremner alongside me. Just give us a recap on what we know, Juliette.
This started with a man opening fire with a Kalashnikov on a restaurant. We think at least a dozen dead there. There was another attack close to the Stade de France, the national stadium. 3 explosions, we believe, maybe more dead there. And now 100 people being held hostage in a nightclub where a band were playing. And I've just heard on live French television that there could have been up to 6 separate attacks. So this is far from over.
An ongoing and terrifying situation in Paris tonight. Juliette, thank you very much for keeping us up to date with all the latest. And that is News at 10 tonight. You can stay up to date with all these fast-moving developments in Paris on our website, itvnews.com/news. From all of the team here, good night.